I was born in Chennai. I did my primary schooling in Dehradun in northern India and my secondary schooling and college in Chennai. I was a good student in school and college, but I was also equally interested in sports. So I played table tennis, and cricket for my schools. During my bachelor's degree at the University of Madras, I became interested in languages. I studied German for 3 years at the Max Muller Bhavan, and I realized that I was good at it. And therefore, when the opportunity came up for me to do an MBA in Spain, which I had never thought of, I had always, like most of my classmates, wanted to study in the US, I decided to take up this opportunity because doing an MBA in Spain would give me the opportunity of learning Spanish at the same time as doing an MBA. So this opened up, my European experience. I lived in Europe for about 21 years, of which 17 years were in Spain, 3 in the UK, and 1 in Germany. I worked in Europe for a total of 14 years, 6 years as a manager in a large listed company, Spanish listed company, and then 8 years as a management consultant. It was quite late in my late 30s that I decided to do a PhD, and I went to the US, to the University of Virginia for my PhD, and after which I have been a full-time academic. I started teaching part-time in 1993, but became a full-time academic only 10 years later in 2003. And I worked as a faculty member at ESA Business School in Barcelona, where I had also done my MBA many years earlier. And then I worked at the China-Europe International Business School in Shanghai for nearly 14 years. And I'm now a professor and dean of the School of Management at Mahindra University. I like the academic freedom, the opportunity to interact with people who are much younger than you, and I think that's what keeps us young. And it's a very dynamic environment with lots of new ideas coming up. And entrepreneurship is a topic that has been in vogue for the last 2 decades, ever since the first dot-com boom in the late 90s. And so it's been a great experience teaching entrepreneurship to youngsters. When I first started teaching as a full-time academic, not everybody in the MBA program was interested in entrepreneurship. But nowadays, I would say that most students have a desire at some point in their careers to become entrepreneurs. So the attitudes of youngsters towards entrepreneurship as an occupation have shifted quite considerably in the last 2 decades, and entrepreneurship has become more legitimized in society. To succeed in my class, students should have a desire to learn and the capacity for hard work. Those are the only 2 things that they need. We would like Mahindra University School of Management to develop a reputation as an excellent teaching institution that's also very strong in research. So the faculty members that we are hiring are very well trained in research, and they are also very research productive. So we would like Mahindra University School of Management to be ranked amongst the top 5 undergraduate business, economics, and finance programs in the country in 5 years, and in the top 10 of the postgraduate business and management programs in the country in 5 years.